This girl is being whipped by her foster father for not making dinner, but after just a few lashes, he suddenly clutches his chest and drops dead after his death and is sent back to the orphanage. It's a place she'd rather be beaten than return to, and is put on a train again, headed for another unfamiliar foster home. She's long lost count of how many times she's been fostered out. For as long as she can remember, hardship has been her only lot in life. The 11-year-old is left alone on the station platform, waiting for new parents she's never met. She gazes at a wild cherry tree in the distance, imagining her life could be like it, enduring the harsh cold to bloom beautifully in spring. But she knows fantasy is all she really has. Meanwhile, at Green Gables farm, Matthew is carefully polishing his boots, preparing to meet the train. His sister Marilla has cleaned the house spotless. They are eagerly expecting a boy who can help with the farm work and eventually inherit the property. But fate has a funny way of intervening. Matthew arrives at the station to find only a skinny, red-headed, freckled girl sitting on a bench. He frantically asks the station master about the boy, only to be told this little girl is the only one who arrived. There had been a major mix-up by the agency. Before Matthew can process this, and eagerly approaches and greets him warmly.
I'm very glad to see you. I was beginning to be afraid that you weren't coming. I'd made up my mind that if you didn't come for me, I'd go down the track to that big wild cherry tree and climb up into it and stay all night.
Pointing to the cherry tree, she says, "If you hadn't come, I was going to sleep in that tree tonight." Matthew is taken aback by this chatterbox who's basically interviewing for the position, but realizing she has nowhere else to go, he reluctantly takes her home. On the ride home, and is awestruck by the scenery, describing everything in florid, dramatic language. She worries she's talking too much.
Am I talking too much?
But the quiet Matthew says,
I don't mind.
this is the first time anyone has ever really listened to her. However, when they get home, his sister Marilla is shocked to see in
Matthew Cuthbert? Who's that? Where is the boy?
2.31.
She's got to go back.
You don't want me.
She insists the girl must be sent back first thing in the morning and falls to her knees, weeping and blaming herself for daring to hope. That night, she doesn't eat a bite and cries herself